Hello, I'm Lou, and welcome to Dirigo Safety's Northern New England Law Enforcement News. All right, everybody, let's get going. These briefings are designed to be short, to the point, and contain information you might not get from your other sources. They focus on police and corrections in our area and usually have something in it that perhaps you might consider for your community if you are a police leader, or maybe something you simply just enjoy hearing about. You know, news. First, Scott Maddox, our CEO, and we here at Dirigo want to wish Sean O'Leary the very best as he is transitioning from his role here as Law Enforcement Services Manager to take a position with Power DMS. We are grateful for his time here at Dirigo Safety, helping us become the company we are today. Sean's replacement is Cynthia Braun, who comes to Dirigo after retiring as Commissioner for the New York City Department of Corrections. Cindy has a long history of working in upper-level administrative positions, including as an Associate Commissioner for the Maine Department of Correction and as Regional Correctional Administrator. Her earlier positions as a probation officer, police officer, and various other leadership roles will all contribute to her well-rounded expertise. Cindy also will be creating a corrections consulting division here at Dirigo Safety, so please stay tuned for more. Retired Police Chief James Willis has been appointed as the Maine Law Enforcement Accreditation Program Manager to oversee our contract with the Maine Chiefs of Police Association, administering the Maine LEAP program here in Maine. And speaking of Maine accreditation, be sure to look for our announcement this week about a webinar on Maine accreditation scheduled for Tuesday, February 27th at 1 p.m. It will feature Jim and others talking about the benefits of accreditation and the steps needed for complete success. I want to introduce Patrick Hood, who recently retired as the Troop Commander for the Maine State Police Central Field Troop. Pat will help Jim with Maine LEAP as well as our policy development while taking the lead for us on our promotional assessment centers. Casey Dostey, as our Special Projects Coordinator, will bring a wealth of experience from her previous role as Informational Specialist with the Maine Wardens, where she dedicated 8 years of phone calls, emails, Facebook messages, and in-person inquiries to that outstanding organization. Casey is our point of contact for all services when you call our main number, and additionally, she is handling all customer service questions involving Dirigo Safety's online training. Lastly, for now, Kelly McGranahan has joined the team, working to communicate directly with our New Hampshire Chiefs, helping them in matching these New Hampshire Chiefs to one of our Dirigo New Hampshire policy professionals, as well as helping Dirigo develop and deliver quality dispatcher training. You can see we are moving forward with a varsity team. In Swansea, Mass., I see that a money courier fired 2 shots at 2 armed men who tried to rob him at a bank in southeastern Massachusetts on Monday. The police there say that the 2 men attempted to hold up the courier who was making a delivery there. The courier fired 2 shots at the men, who took off in a U-Haul van. The van was later found on fire and abandoned. In Vermont, Addison County, Vermont State's Attorney Eva Vikos was arrested for suspicion of DWI after the Vermont State Police said she responded to the site of a suspicious death investigation in Bridgeport, Vermont. The trooper there said that they spoke with Vikos, who smelled of alcohol and was slurring her speech. She refused to undergo standardized field sobriety tests and was placed under arrest for DWI. Mass police are warning of fake QR codes pasted over the real ones, such as those found on gas pumps, parking meters, public advertisements, or coupons. Some QR codes may be sent directly via text or email and say it's linked to a free gift or coupon. These scams are designed to retrieve information stored in your phone, like bank account numbers, credit card history, or embed some sort of malware. I found that a Maine man pled guilty to terrorism charges after a New Year's Eve attack on the New York City Police in Times Square. Trevor Bickford of Wells, Maine, who has radicalized Islamic beliefs, pled guilty to terrorism charges for attacking these NYPD officers with a machete near Times Square on New Year's Eve in 2022. Bickford faces a potential of 120 years in prison for slashing 3 cops with a 12-inch blade in a lone wolf attack. Congratulations to Detective Lieutenant Mike Forty on his promotion at the Weston, Mass. Police Department. Thank you, sir, for taking on this added responsibility. Well done to Chief Andy Shigori for a stellar career in Tufton Borough, New Hampshire, as their Chief of Police for 25 years and for serving as a police officer for over 36 years. Hampstead, New Hampshire Police Chief Joe Bowden is also retiring after, get this, 52 years on the job. Matthew Millar, a New Hampshire correctional officer, was arrested and charged with murder for allegedly using excessive force on a patient at the secure psychiatric unit. This is a case that involved positional asphyxiation and contrary to the officer's training and department policy. New Hampshire police released an age progression image of missing University of Massachusetts nursing student Maura Murray, who went missing 20 years ago in Haverhill, New Hampshire, after just her car was found at a traffic accident scene near the Vermont border. Witnesses at the time and at the scene of the traffic accident before the police arrived spoke with the young woman believed to be Murray. But when the police arrived, she was no longer there, and she has not been seen since. There is some terrific research on the success rates of progression imagery and the software used to create them at the Center for Missing and Exploited Children. And taking care of some training, how about some do's and don'ts concerning virtual work meetings? For example, number 1, shut off the TV in the background. Another no-no, stop eating during virtual meetings and please put something on more formal than a street clothes or pajamas. A good idea is to at least have a shirt on with the department or company logo. Take a look at the chart. You will also see that though your child is cute, it is not appropriate to have them in the virtual room during a business meeting. There is so much more, and I could go on, but I hope you like and subscribe to these as a means to get some information you might not otherwise receive in your police briefings. If you have something noteworthy to pass along, reach out to me. I want to hear from you and to have you part of our future roll calls. Use the QR code, which is not a scam on this one, to let us know what you think of these. I'm enjoying your feedback and advice. Please keep them coming. Until next time, I'm Lou. I hope all is well. Now let's get to work.